Hi guys, Matthias here from Molnify. Today I want to show you how you can style your application within a Molnify app and also generate an Excel template for you to upload. All Molnify apps, they start out like this. This is the basic design. If you just upload an Excel file containing 2 inputs and 1 output, this is what you get. Now I'm going to teach you how you can go from this to this in a matter of just minutes and without writing a single line of code. You can do this by visiting our app, the app generator, app.molnify.com/app/app generator. Let's get into it. I am going to firstly create some metadata, so I'm going to call this style demo YouTube, and the name is going to be style demo. If I want to have a logo here, I could easily just paste in a URL here. So I want to get the Molnify logo. So I'm getting the URL for a Molnify logo. This one is a black one, and then I'll just paste that in here. And as you can see right away, I have changed the logo up here in the corner. So if I remove this, it'll go away and it will be the regular one. And if I paste my URL, the logo will change instantaneously. I can also add a background image if I want to, and maybe we should do that. So I'm gonna head on over to Unsplash, which are a page with free images, and here I want to have water. This looks like a nice background image, so I'm going to copy the image address for this one and then just close it and close the page, and then I'll paste my background image, and as you can see it updates straight away. I can set a bunch of other things here. I can go for input titles, so here maybe my inputs, the results. If I want to, I can add an icon from Font Awesome's 4.7 library. I can also add things such as save scenario, a reset function. If I want the input panel to be small, like this one, you see that this is half the width of the output panel. In that case, I will click this. I can also lock the input panel in place, so I can scroll these individually. I do that by doing this, clicking the little toggle. Then I can also add users and super users. That is if I want to set the security for my application so that only named users can use it, but I'm going to leave this empty for now since I want everyone to be able to use the app. Then I'll move over to style. Check this tab out. Here I can enter CSS manually if I want to, and I can also revert to default styling. If I head on over to colors, this is where the fun begins. I can start by changing app title. Right now it's black, and that it isn't that visible. I want to possibly have it white instead, so I'll just set the white color here, and as you can see it changes to white. I could set the app header background, but I kind of prefer that to be white at this moment. I could set the panel title. Now that is white too, so if I change that to red, for instance, you can see that the panel title here changes to red. I think white was actually better, so let's change it back. I can also set the panel background. Maybe I want to have that in a grayish color, like so. That changes the background color, and then I'll just scroll down. Tab selected, that is this tab over here. Oh, and I forgot the panel heading, of course. Let's set that to a nice blue color. Maybe something like that. Maybe even darker. Like so. Yeah, cool. Now let's go for tab selected. I could change that, and maybe a very light blue would be nice, like that. I can also change the tab text color. Right now it's white. I'm gonna leave that, I think. The tab text selected, it's black, and tab text hover. See that changes as well. I'm gonna leave that to black, it looks good. Now for the output boxes, I think I want to have the same color as the panel heading here. So I'm just gonna go and copy the hex code for panel heading and then paste that in here, and now my output boxes are a blue color as well. Let's see, the icon, I could actually turn that into a slightly different color also if I wanted to, maybe a light blue. Panel shadow, that is the shadow behind here. I could change the color, maybe black would be nice here, and maybe we should limit the spread. You can do that by hitting panel shadow settings here, and yeah, the spread is all the way already at 0, but the shadow blur, let's take that down to a 7. Now for the input buttons. Down here you can see a demo. This is what we will be changing at the moment, and the background of them, let's change that into, let's actually snatch the blue color as well here, and like that. You can see now they changed. Set that to blue as well. The border is white, maybe that would be nicer if it was black, like that. Content could be white, content selected, black, that's also good. Alright, so the top right Molnify buttons, that are these ones up here, maybe they could be blue as well. Yeah, that looks good. Now for option buttons, that it's these buttons here. I'm going to change it to the blue color for background, and background selected, that actually looks kind of cool if that's white, so I'm going to leave that. Border, set that to black, and text white, and text selected, that looks good when it's black. Alright, so for action buttons, let's go for blue background and black border and content white. Looks nice. Panel buttons, we can change this, that is these buttons over here. So maybe we could go for a black text and a white background. Yeah, that looks okay. Sliders, you can do a lot with sliders as well. Slider mean max background, let's change that into blue like that, and text could be white, looks good. Slider value background, blue as well, and value control, slider value color, yeah, that's white. And we can also customize the slider further by clicking down this one, and here you can change the slider foreground and the slider background. So I want the slider background to be, I want that actually to be a very light color of blue, like that. And the foreground color, same blue as I have in the app. So right now, this is what I get. Looks nice. I can change the toggle button background color, and that should be blue as well. Last thing I'm going to change is the chart colors. That it's these colors you see here. So I'm going to go with a blue gradient. So I'm doing this. I'm turning everything blue first, and then I'll go to the second bar, and I'll just change the blue a little bit like that. Paste this one in, and a lighter shade, copy and paste, and again with a lighter shade. Then I'll copy this one and paste in, and a lighter shade once again. All right, that looks nice. Cool. Now I'm going into fonts, and here you can add a font for your application, and you can change all the texts, or just the app title, the input panel title, output panel title, inputs, output box title, or output box body. So I'm going to change the output box title, and as you can see here, you can go in and maybe we choose this one instead, I can also set the size of that if I want to. So now my design is finished. I'm going to click save, and now this is saved up here in the scenario list, and it's going to save it by saving my email and today's date. So I'm done with my design now. Now I'm going to use this design to create an app template. So I'll click generate app template here, and just like so, and the app template is downloaded to my computer with a few inputs, which you can see here, A and B, one output, and most importantly, all of my metadata. So this contains the style that I have been doing, along with some CSS code and all of the other settings. So now I can just go ahead and save this file, then head on back to Molnify and go to app.molnify.com. I'll click create app, and then I will just take my file and drop it here. It will be uploaded and my app is ready to be used. Okay, that is it for this time. If you would like to create your own application, please head on over to app.molnify.com. Here you can create a 30-day free trial account, and then if you go to create app and you click on Molnify app generator down here, you can do the same thing as I did to generate your own app template and create your own style. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.